from the 1. And here's Bettis slicing his way in for the touchdown.
Out of the eye. Bettis will get it over the right side. And Bettis breaks an initial tackle and is in for the touchdown.
Hello, hello.
First and goal from the 1 for the Steelers. And Jerome Bettis is in for the touchdown.
Back out. Second and goal. Bettis. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A turnover on downs, and Tom Zach hands to Bettis. Jerome Bettis. Goodbye.
3-3. Jerome Bettis finds some room, and Bettis isn't done till he's out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. Out of just inside the 7. Bettis heading in, standing up. Jerome Bettis with his 8th rushing touchdown of the season. He hands off, and Bettis goes in. His 9th touchdown of the season, his 2nd of the day.
Just a matter of time before they run the option.
Here's Bettis. Touchdown.
Will give the Bettis big hole. Does he get it? Yes. Touchdown, Steelers. The 1. Tom Zach at quarterback. Gives to Bettis. Bettis, touchdown.
Option. And it's an option pass to the Colorado Buffaloes, and it's Jerome Bettis, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I was just going to say, watch the option. Chance to tie now for the Steelers. Here's Bettis with Lester leading the way. And Lester with a block. Oh, it was a beauty.
You heard it up here.
Oh, what a beautiful play. Draw play. Bettis goes left. Oh, my goodness.
Right side denied, or is he? Nope, Bettis got in.
Quarterback. Stewart, shovel pass. The Steelers have won.
Confidence is there. 2nd down and 6, and they give it to him again, and the workhorse explodes into Kansas City territory and gets hog-tied at the 35-yard line by Jerome Woods.
Jerome Bettis, touchdown. In the eye. And Bettis takes a tackle midfield to the 30.
Linebacker. Cordell, screen near side. Bettis has blockers. Look at this play. Bus goes boom and into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Well, there's a lot of people here from Pittsburgh.
It's just going to take some time.
Here comes the Cardinal defense on the blitz, and there goes Jerome Bettis for the touchdown. Well, he's moving in as close as he can. This is 3rd down. Bettis gets the 1st down and more. How about a touchdown on the way?
That's not a bad chip shot.
Look at Bill Cowher.
2nd and goal. Bettis. Touchdown, Steelers. On 2nd and 2, Bettis, 1st down and more. In Bears territory. Finally, forced out of bounds by. Let's see what they do right here. 1st and goal. This time it is Bettis. And he is across the goal line for the touchdown.
That's why it's not a problem.
After the 57-yard run by Stewart. Bettis heading for the end zone. He's in.
Bettis. He got in, I believe, didn't he? Touchdown.
Stewart to Bettis. Touchdown.
Well, that's a fine-looking series of plays.
2 minutes to go in the half as a 1st and 10 from the 43, and Jerome Bettis bangs his way inside the 30-yard line. He's loose, and Jerome Bettis
Carries 40 yards, blitz. Bettis straight into the end zone. Touchdown, but flags on the play. Should be against Cincinnati.
Is out here at Three Rivers. On a pitch, Bettis. He'll throw it, the option to the end zone. Caught. Hines Ward. Touchdown Steelers. A little razzle-dazzle.
30 left here. Third down. The boss. Touchdown. Delayed handoff. Bettis. Touchdown. Cordell Stewart.
And Bettis slicing his way in for a touchdown. Play of the Pittsburgh drive. Bettis again, tumbling his way in for a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Handoff for Bettis. Jerome Bettis remaining on his feet, rumbling towards the end zone. Do they give it to him?
After review of the play, the runner's knee never touches the ground. It's a touchdown. Please put 140 on the clock.
Up the middle. Touchdown. Jerome Bettis.
Bettis. A penalty marker on the play. Bettis is in for the touchdown.
But 7. With the block from Trotter. Big hole for Jerome Bettis, and there he goes. Breaking tackles. Eric Allen holding on for dear life. Bickert brought him down.
And here we go. Lions call the timeout. Now Bettis trying to get in, and he does. You can put it on the board. The Steelers have a score. Jerome Bettis. What a drive by the Steelers, occupying over.
Continues to move in a tight ball game. 10-3. Handoff. Bettis flagged down. Bettis. He's got the room into Buffalo territory and forced out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Bettis, right side. Big hole. Still on his feet. The bus is rumbling. And tripped up just inside the 5.
Of amnesia. First down at 10 from the 38. Here's the bus rumbling. Watch out. Whoa! What a play! Bettis hard-hurtling at 255 pounds.
Bettis on a toss, throws the ball wide open. It's complete to Toomey. Jeremy Tooman has a touchdown. With a lot of confidence, and that's rubbing off on his teammates. Bettis finds another big hole, and he's on his way at the 30. And finally pushed out of bounds at the 21-yard line by John Howell. It's been a problem with the dry ball. Bettis into the clear. Can he go all the way? Bettis at 260 can outrun the Buccaneers for a touchdown. Can the bus get in? Yep. It's looking for 5 in a row. And a first and goal, it crosses back to Bettis. And Bettis scores.
Get it done offensively in the fourth quarter. On a pitch, Jerome Bettis bouncing off a tackler, and Bettis is off to the races. He's been quiet all day. Here comes the bus across the 40. These fans are in a frenzy.
And it's Bettis. Touchdown.
Straight ahead. Bettis looking for the end zone. No touchdown call yet, and now it is. Bettis again. Bettis, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Quarterback Tommy Maddox. Bettis. And a touchdown for Pittsburgh. 1-yard line. First down and 10 for Pittsburgh. It's Bettis. Nice block inside, and there he goes. Bettis in open field. Breaking tackles. Artrell Hawkins has him at the goal line. Too late. Touchdown for the second time today.
He's looking a lot better as Bettis over the last 2 weeks. Touchdown, Jerome. Different receivers. Bettis and the bus untouched. No traffic.
It's been an impressive opening drive. Back to Bettis. Walks in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Here comes the bus off the left side. Busted up the middle. Cuts it. Walking in. Touchdown, Bettis.
One. Ryder in motion. Bettis carry. Has the first down. Inside the 5. Touchdown. Ryder in motion. Bettis carry. Couple blocks to the end zone. Touchdown. The bus rumbles home.
And they give it to the bus. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jerome Bettis. Touchdown.
Bettis. Touchdown. Randall L in motion. Bettis spinning. Did he get there?
Contact, but on body, rolled into the end zone. The ball came loose after it was in the end zone for a good extra point.
Wow, they saw that with their own eyes.
Up front, you've got Kreider blocking for him. They give it to Bettis. Easy as that.
They're looking to convert for a touchdown. The bus bangs. Touchdown is signaled. The linesman comes in.
It's over. It's over. It's a touchdown. The up back. Here's the bus. Here's the bus. And there goes the bus. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
As you know, the number 8 all-time rusher in the NFL, and now Bettis crashes down to the goal line. He's in.
Field. It's the bus again. Bus. He's in this time. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For the second time from the 1-yard line in this game. Yes, they do, and he's in once again. Touchdown, Steelers. Both Steeler touchdowns. They go to the bus. Left side, he's in again. Jerome Bettis, touchdown.
For the equalizer, 1st and goal from the 2. Handed off, Bettis, he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Now in there for Pittsburgh. Bettis gets the call. Bettis diving forward. Did he get it? Yes. Touchdown, Steelers.
Ward in motion. Here's the bus. 6. Rookie. Hands it off to Bettis. Left side, and the Steelers have taken the lead. 1st and goal. Jerome Bettis hammers his way home for the touchdown. And look at Bettis, looking like the Bettis of old inside the 20. And finally, Rodney Harrison climbs on him.
Inside the 10. Here he comes again. He's in the end zone for another one. That's just awesome blocking. That is just awesome blocking by the Steelers offensive line. Just outside the 1 on 3rd and goal. Bettis. He's in the end zone for another one. 10 rushing touchdowns for the man that played at Notre Dame. Starks is in, is eligible on the left side. Bettis to the goal line. He's in. Touchdown.
Go right back to Jerome, who slides in, goes sideways to the 12. He is over 13,000 now on his career. 3 right at the 10-yard line. Bettis is going to throw for it. Bettis throws the touchdown to Jeremy Tooman.
Gets her tight. Going to be aggressive.
Bettis. Right side. Gets away from Tongue. Jerome Bettis. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3rd and goal. They go to him. And he's in once again. Touchdown, Steelers.
3rd and short. Who else? Bettis. Touchdown.
Ride with the bus. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On the 3rd quarter, which is in the final minute of the quarter. And Bettis with room inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 20.
Inside the 1-yard line. And the bus will get into the end zone.
Bettis, 40. Touchdown.
Bettis. He's got another. And they give it to the bus. Touchdown Steelers. This is a totally different team. To the last 4 Pro Bowls. Second down and goal. They go to Bettis again. Bettis gets hit. Still driving. Touchdown. For 2 touchdowns. Is in the tailback. Bettis getting the call. Has an opening. Jerome Bettis regains his footing and will go out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 39 yards for Bettis, having a brilliant game today.
In motion. They pitch it to the bus. Bettis. Touchdown.
2-man in motion. Bettis, he's got to get it in. He gets it in. Touchdown Steelers. Diesel. Touchdown. Bettis, is he in? Yes. 3 touchdowns on the day for Jerome Bettis.
First trying to ride the momentum wave. First and goal, and Bettis. Look at the nifty move. He is in. No denying Jerome Bettis.
The bus is in the touchdown garage again.
His hometown. Bettis with the carry. Driving. And Bettis is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.